Hello, in this video we're going to take a look at how to add events to the FOP website. To begin, make sure you're logged in, and then we can go to the Add Content button in the toolbar. From here you want to choose Events. Again, just like most of the pages on the site, we begin with the title on the body of the event or the content. I'll just create some filler copy for this example. And some of the tabs on here are a little bit different, specifically the event information. The only real qualifying factor of an event is that there's a date associated with it. So at the very least, you need to show the date of the event. So you can just click here. There's this date picker tool we can use to pick whatever date we're looking at. And of course a time that you want to type in, and this does use military time, so be aware of that as well. And there's if we want to, you're only required to really enter in the start time of the date and time of the event. But if you want to, you can certainly choose to have an end date. Maybe the event goes, it's for a couple days. It's not just a one-day event. Maybe it's over the course of a week or whatever it may be. So you're more than welcome to come in here and add an end date. So let's say we had a week-long event. Maybe we want to run from the 24th to the 1st, for example. You're free to do that. Also, if you want to, you can use the repeating option. And there are kind of a lot of options in here depending on what you want. So, for example, if you knew, it repeats on every 2 weeks or every month or every year, whatever it is, you can choose how often the event is. If it's every day, every week, every month, every year, and then the options that show up, changes depending on what you're picking. So, for example, if we want to say this event is going to occur, every 2 weeks on a Tuesday, and it's going to happen for 4 times. So you can do that. You can use the exclude dates or include dates. So you can use the repeating date filter. It has a lot of options. You can really be quite specific on it. So use this as much as you want to. It's up to you if you want to use it or not, how granular you really want your dates to repeat. But those options are available. So it may seem like a lot of information, but if you just kind of read through it, you'll figure out what it's asking you for. For example, on the monthly, you say on day whatever of whatever months, and so on. So that's kind of the event date. That's really the most important part of creating an event. Also, you can add an event link if you want to. This may be good for an event registration, if that is a thing. Whether somebody needs to buy tickets or anything like that, you can put the link in here for that. And last but not least is the image. Again, it's the same exact thing as how all the other image browsing works. So you can add that image in, and if you don't, a default image will be used. So let's save this and take a look. Okay, very similar to how the articles work. There's a placeholder image. We can see the dates show up. It says the start time to the end time, and the content, as well as a link to the event registration. That's it for events. Thank you.